So I've been gone for a couple weeks, and in that time, there's been a couple NX controllers, both leaked and debunked already. Already proven to be false. I'm sure all of you have seen it at this point. The fake NX controllers that were leaked, and they just looked bad. Looked extremely bad. There's no way around it. But, however, before they were confirmed to be false, I was trying to look at it as a little like outside of the box thinking. I was looking at that controller and I was kind of thinking to myself, what if this is both the controller for the NX console and it's also its own standalone NX console? Like this was the handheld version, but it was also a controller for the actual console. I think that could make things really interesting if Nintendo ended up deciding to do that. Thank God this is not the actual controller. Hopefully the real controller looks pretty much nothing like this. But now that that thought has crossed my mind, I thought to myself, it's like that would be pretty interesting, pretty crazy if Nintendo did actually end up doing that for the final design of the NX controller. Now, what do I actually want out of the NX controller? Personally, I would basically just want a Wii U Pro controller with a headphone jack for voice chat and gyro controls if they want to like dabble a little bit with motion controls in some of their games, like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD and both Wind Waker HD have like a little bit of gyro controls for aiming the arrows and stuff. That's fine. I would like to see that. I'd like to see the headphone jack on Pro controller, and I would be perfectly okay with the NX controller if that was it. I think we've pretty much hit the point now where we're kind of tired of Nintendo trying to keep reinventing the controller when it's pretty much optimal. At this point, it was really cool for the Wii at first, and the Wii U controller, yeah, I like it personally. The gamepad is the regular freaking controller with a screen in the middle. That screen in the middle is apparently too complex for some users, even though it still has all the regular buttons that they're used to. So not so much for me taking the gamepad away, but for everyone else that lacks more than 10 brain cells, honestly. But yeah, that's personally what I'd like to see out of the controller if they do end up going the route, where they have a freaking screen in it again. I would like to see something where, they save everyone the hassle. This is the handheld NX. It comes with the console NX. That would be cool. I would like to see that. But then again, what would I know? I'm just some guy on the internet.